Hi, I'm Barry Scott, and I thought I would introduce myself, introduce you rather, to my studio here, and we would start by doing a pastel drawing. You can see I've got it on board. We're about halfway through this drawing. It's going to be a drawing of Ingrid Bergman, the famous actress, of course. I prefer to draw from life, really, if I have a choice. But this is really a demo for an art group that I run, a small art group, and this is the first time that I thought I would record it, and hopefully the first recording of many. So we'll see how we get on, and let's get started. So this is our drawing. As you can see, it's on a ground here. So this paper is toned. This paper is rose grey colour fixed paper. What that tone does is it gives us an approximation of a mid-tone to work with. One of the reasons we're using the red pencil is to harmonise with that mid-tone, but also the red pencil gives actually quite a rich dark red, and that gives us some tonality, some darker tones to work with as well. So with that, the dark red can be blended into this mid-tone, and then the white is going to be our highlights. I'm going to use that white quite sparingly, I reckon, and then blend that into the mid-tone as well. So then we'll be left with hopefully with quite a dramatic drawing. When you're looking at tones in a drawing, it's good to half close your eyes and look at your source material and then look back at the drawing itself. So here I'm half closing my eyes, looking at this photograph, and then looking at this, and I can see there's areas where I've not got things quite right or quite as dark as I want them. So I'm looking down here across the top lip, and what I'll do is I'll just start to hatch these in. Not got that line right at all, really. There. So that line comes in a little bit. Okay, is that more correct? But in doing that, I might have adjusted inadvertently the distance from the eye to the ear. So now what I need to do is I need to do a bit of measuring just to make sure that it's in the right place. So I've got to find a constant measurement here. So I'm going to make a mark on my bit of paper and then take that back. So I've got my eye width here to the teardrop. That's 1, 2 eyes to about there. Okay, so I'm going to do the same in my drawing. One eye, 2 eyes to about there. Okay, I need to make this a bit further back. So yeah, my angle's now a bit more correct, but it's now in the wrong place. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this angle and just move it back a bit. Alright, so I'm going to take my kneaded eraser. Just blend out that line. So that angle is like so. It's more like that, the angle. Okay. And just erasing. Okay, so hopefully that's a bit more correct. Amazing cheekbones. So you can see I'm blending a little bit with my finger there. Now, if I was working with pencil, I wouldn't be blending so much with my finger, because when you work with pencil, the graphite can really get stuck to the paper with the oils in your fingers, but pastels are a bit more forgiving in that way. It's looking not too bad at the minute. Obviously we've still got a bit more work to do. Now, if you find it when you put your hand down on the page like that, I find just using that same scrap bit of paper can sometimes help prevent my hand from smudging too many places. In order to erase some of that highlight on the top of the eye, I need to blend and sculpt the eraser into almost like a blade shape there, if you see that. So. Oh, cool. Get in there. It'll take time. It's all about pushing and pulling just now, comparing and contrasting all the time. I think this is a good stage to leave it at right now. I can see a few areas where I do need some work. Oops, just dropped my pencil. I can see a few areas where it does need some work. The angle of the eye here. I've not got that angle right at all. Also I need to work on the light and shade around the jawline and also around here. Also, of course, I've got more work to do in the hair, and then a bit more nuances with the highlights. And later on I'll come in with the white pastel to pick out some really nice areas where I want to really shine out quite brightly. But we'll leave it there just now. I'll go off, get something to eat, have another look at my drawing, and get back to you with another recording sometime soon.